Sonic Unleashed brought a lot to the table. On top of having some of the best modern Sonic high-speed platforming action to date, it not only brought fighting mechanics with it, but a brand new character or form of Sonic along as well, known as Sonic the Werehog. So Jazzwares had the glorious idea of making their own figure based on the hit game Sonic the Werehog. Hello everyone, I'm RetroMan116 here today, and I will be doing a figure review on just this figure. So let's get started with articulation. So in total he has 10 points of articulation, and I will start with the neck joints. He also can move his arm not up and down but just forward and backward, and he can extend his arm like this as if he is grabbing a drink, as you can see here, which works out perfectly for a stop motion if you can get a good look at him right here. And he can do this in both arms. I'm not going to do it in this arm because I just showed you in this arm. His legs can go up and down barely, and can go forward and backward even more so barely. His ankles can twist, and his knee, there's a joint for his knee to be able to go forward and backward, but apparently it doesn't really work for my figure, so I'm gonna still say it counts because I've seen it before in other reviews, but I've had this figure for a long time, so it may not work for me, unfortunately. But barely any harm done. So here's a new one. The quills can move up and down. Not all of them, just the two on the right and the two on the left can move up and down. The middle ones stay put. So that's pretty much all the articulation there is in total. If you didn't get it before, that's 10 points. And now let's move on to detail. So Sonic, I was surprised to see how much detail there was on this guy, Sonic the Werehog. So let's go. Let's start off with his face. They got the green eyes right, and they probably did it better than they did on my first figure review, the first 5-inch Sonic, where the paint job was just really weird. They got it right here, if you can see it. And here he's got his little mouth here with the two teeth sticking out. And Sonic's nose is actually the shape of Sonic's nose. Thank God. They got his body right with the little hot air balloon thing, I'm going to say. Even though that's kind of weird. It looks like a hot air balloon, so I'm just going to say it does. The fur, and you can see the fur on the entire figure. It's all there, so no lack of detail here. And the shoes are pretty much masterpieces. They got the gray strap here with the spikes and treads on the bottom, and the shoes, the feet pointing upward. There's no shortage of detail on this figure. They have the back of Sonic's shoes. In Sonic the Werehog shoes, I've never really seen the white in the back here. They don't have the little thing that would, you know, when I was reviewing my Sonic figure, my first Sonic figure, he was supposed to have the white colored in here. Well, it's white here, but it doesn't really have the thing here, and I'm not sure if Sonic the Werehog does even have that, his shoes, so don't call me on that, but I'm not going to take off any points. So here he's got his back quills and his little tail here, if you can get a better view. I know it's a little dark, so I'm just going to turn it into angles and see if you can get a better view. I know I can looking at the camera, so. And he's even got his fur over here, a bunch of fur here in the white, and his big blue fists, and even his real nail right here. And you can even see his nails of each individual finger if you look closely on each fist. So two great fists. His ears are nice and funky like they're supposed to be. You can get a better look at them here, kind of like the Resource Sonic figure, except pointing the other direction like it's supposed to. This is just one heck of a detailed and glorious figure. And when it comes to sculpt and paint job, guys, well, everything is pretty much done perfectly. The sculpt of Sonic the Werehog, they pretty much got exactly right, based on footage and pictures from the official character of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. And the paint job is done perfectly. Again, it's not, the eyes are not sloppy like the other Sonic figure, and everything is done pretty much the way it should be over the fur. and everything. Now, my final score, I'm going to be completely honest before I give my final score. I was not such a big Werehog fan. Well, I was when I first beat Sonic Unleashed, but later on I grew kind of of the Werehog just because he was really slow-paced, and I like the high-speed, adrenaline-rushing platforming action from Sonic, modern Sonic, non-Werehog Sonic, I should say. So over the years, I kind of grew of the Werehog, so I'm not going to be biased here. Okay, so if I were to be biased, I would say, well, everything is perfect, but I don't really like the Werehog, so I'm going to lower the score just for that. No, the figure is everything it should be, and everything it wants to be, and therefore I applaud it, and I give it a 10 out of 10. Is probably the least I can give it. And the game, well, in case you guys are wondering, I probably will review it later, but if not, it's a good game. Well, I'll get to it sometime if I have time, if you know, editing other vids and stuff. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Sonic the Werehog. Leave your comment of a figure that you would want me to go over. Rate, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.